Hello, so we are starting the first chapter in inorganic chemistry, that is coordination compound, in class 12. So we have to learn some basics to start this chapter, and the first basics are the followings. Please note down this. First is first is simple salt. So who do you call a simple salt? What do you call a simple salt? A simple salt that only produces one type of cation and one type of anion is known as a simple salt. So write down this. Produces one type of cation and one type of anion is known as simple salt. What are the examples of this? That is NaCl. It is a salt. You all know that our common table salt NaCl. It produces two types of anions, one type of anion and one type of cation, or two types of ions. That the first type is Na plus and the second type is Cl minus. So here you can see here only one type of cation and one type of anion. So we can say that it is a simple salt. Let me take another color of marker pen. Here. And the second type of salts are mixed salt. So here, what do you call a mixed salt? A mixed salt is that who gives more than one type of cation or anion is known as a mixed salt. So mixed salt gives more than one type of anion and cations. Let me take an example. You will be clear about this. Let me take bleaching powder. Bleaching powder is CaOCl. Bleaching powder on dissociation gives three types of ions. The first one is Ca plus 2 and the second one is OCl minus and third one is Cl minus. I am telling one extra thing. The oxidation state in this Cl minus is plus 1, but it produces three types of ions, one cation and two types of anions. So here you can see it produces two types of anion and one type of cation, and if it produces two types of anion, then it will be categorized as a mixed salt. And if it produces two types of cation, then it will also be put in the category of mixed salt. And if it produces more than one type of cation and more than one type of anion, then it will also be put in the category of mixed salt. The third one we call as the acidic salt. The acidic salt. So a salt which on dissociation gives H plus is known as an acidic salt. It gives H plus in the solution. Let me take an example. Na2H2PO4. If it is an acidic salt, it on dissociation gives Na plus H plus PO4 minus 4. Sorry. It is no. Here I made a mistake. It is Na2HPO4. PO minus 3. Okay. So here you can see it produces a H plus in the solution. So it is categorized as acidic salt. It is an acidic salt. Okay. And the fourth one type of salt, what we know is the basic salt. Is a basic salt. So what we call a basic salt? A basic salt is a salt which produces OH minus in solution is known as basic salt. What is a basic salt? Let me take an example. OH minus in solution. The example of this is, let me write CaOH Cl. Ca plus 2 plus OH minus plus Cl minus. It is producing a hydroxide ion, that is basic, so it is named as basic salt. Clear? Okay. Note this down or take a screenshot of this. I am rubbing this. The fifth type of category of salt is what we call a double salt. What is a double salt? Let me write. Fifth type of category is double salt. What do we call a double salt? A double salt is that a double salt is a type of salt which is a mixture of two or more salts, or a solution of two or more salt, and when evaporated gives two or more type of salts. Let me first write the definition and it will be clear after an example. Okay. The double salt is when solution of two salts are mixed in definite proportions and then evaporated. Residues of salts, two or more, are formed. Okay, so let me take an example. Double salt. The first salt is what we call as, this is known as potash alum, and it is a very famous example. You have to remember this. Potash alum, the structure of the potash alum is K2SO4 dot Al2SO4 whole 3 dot 24H2O. It is a solution of two salts. One type of is K2SO4 and one type of Al2SO4. If we give heat to this so what type of ion it will form? It will form K plus SO4 minus 2 plus Al plus 3. Okay, so here you can see three types of ions are formed and two types of salt. Two types of salt are here, so it is called a double salt. Similarly, there are another famous example of this type of salt, that is what we call a Mohr salt. MOHR, Mohr salt. MOHRSALT, Mohr salt. What is the Mohr salt? What is the formula of Mohr salt? You will also have to remember this formula for NEET and JEE. The Mohr salt is FeSO4 NH4 whole 2SO4 dot 6H2. It is known as Mohr salt. Okay. Similarly, if heated these two salts, the first salt and the second salt, it will give Fe plus 2 plus SO4 minus 2 plus NH4 plus it will give 3 types of ions. It is known as double salt. Clear? Clear? Now let me take the last category salt. Last category of salt on which the chapter is based. It is the most important type of salt. This type of salts are known as okay. Let take a screenshot of this. It will take a board. It will take a full board to explain the last salt. So let me take a so take a screenshot of this. Okay. So the sixth type of salt is coordination salt or complex salt. What is a coordination salt or complex salt? A salt that forms complex ions are known as complex salt or coordinate salt. So you have to learn about what is a complex ion. Let me write the definition first and then I will explain. Okay, so here here a type of salt which at least forms one complex ion in the solution. It is known as coordination salt or complex salt. The famous example, let me take K4 FeCN whole 6. Here you can see it is a complex salt, and the speciality of this complex salt is, in this case, it will form two types of ions. One is K plus and the second is FeCN whole 6 4K plus FeCN minus 2. The oxidation state of this pair is plus 2. Here you can calculate x minus 6 is equals to minus 2. No, it is minus 4, sorry. X minus 6 is equal to minus 4. The oxidation state of the oxidation state of the iron is plus 2. Okay. The speciality of this ion is, this particular ion is known as complex ion. This ion will not dissociate into Fe plus 2 or Cn minus in the solution. It is the speciality of the complex ion that it will not be dissociated into these two parts. Okay. So what is a complex ion? And this metal which form bonds with this anion is known as central atom. Central atom, which takes electron from this Cn minus. I will explain it later. You will understand this. So here, the points are main points you have to remember and write down. Please write down. This is very important. Question has come in this. Question has come from this topic, which are central atom and electron donating species. Electronic species in complex ion are bonded with coordinate bond. That means this central atom, if we take this particular example, let me draw here Fe, and this is Cn1, Cn, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Cn has a minus charge, it will give 2 electrons to Fe, these 2 electrons to Fe, these 2 electrons to Fe, and this type of bond is known as coordinate bond. You have read in chemical bonding. I will also explain when I will be explaining the chemical bonding in this series. So this is the coordinate bond. This is the coordinate bond here, and this is the central atom, and this is the whole complex ion here, which is not dissociated in the solution. Okay. And also complex ion behaves as a single entity. You can see it will not be dissociated in the solution, so it behaves like a typical ion in solution, so you can treat it like a single entity. So the next point is complex ion behaves like a single entity. Okay. Take a screenshot or note down this. I will be rubbing this board after a while. Okay. And this complex ion is divided into two categories. The first one is perfect complex and the second one is imperfect complex. A perfect complex is known as a complex which does behaves like a single entity, and on heating or in solution does not give its correspondent anions or cations in the solution. And the imperfect complex on reaction or on heating or in solution gives its corresponding cations or anions in the solution. So first one is perfect complex and the second one is imperfect complex. Okay, very clear. So what is a perfect complex? A perfect complex does not give test of its constituent ions of complex ions, complex ion, and it does imperfect or does give test of its constituent ions of complex ion. Let me take an example, it will be very clear. The first one example is CdCN4 minus 2 and the and sorry it is the I wrote it perfect, it is imperfect. CdCN4 minus 2, this complex on reaction with H2S forms precipitate or oxidious. That means it gives test for CD minus CD plus 2. So it is an imperfect complex. And here I will take an example that let me take okay. FeCN whole 6 minus 4. If we add H2S, it will not give the test and it will give the test. So it is a perfect complex and it is an imperfect complex. Okay students, I will be covering the next topics in the further video. Thank you.